Hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of the vlog. We're gonna have a lot of these coming out in the next few days because, well, I've got a lot of work to do. So we're gonna start here, episode 1 of a brand new series of van life, okay? So this is episode 1. I'm gonna start a whole new section of videos for you as I get this van ready to tour the country, and I'm pretty excited. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna get into all of this from the entire build down to what we're doing today, which is testing Starlink. What this comes with is the dish. Let me kind of break it down for you. This is the, I'm not sure what generation this is. It's the 4th generation, it looks like, of this dish. It's pretty lightweight and the construction's pretty solid, so I'm pretty happy with that. There is an Ethernet port at the back, but that is going to go into our modem. So there are some instructions here. Essentially, you scan the QR code, you download the Starlink app. It's literally plug and play. And what's really great about this is the fact that I can do this all with my mobile portable power bank. This is a very, very handy tool, this power bank. I have powered a lot of stuff with this. I had my entire DJ setup running on this for 3 hours, and that's speakers, that's all the CDJs, that's everything I had. That ran everything for 3 hours and 27 minutes, and I marked it down because it was pretty impressive. So I definitely recommend, if you're gonna start van life, I definitely recommend picking up one of these power stations. I definitely recommend getting something over 300 watts. This is a 300 watt power station. So I definitely recommend anything over that. It's gonna be a little bit of money. You're gonna have to spend a little bit of money to get one of these. I definitely recommend it. I myself may upgrade this just before I take off, because while I like this does a lot for me. It'll only run things for a few hours and then I've got to charge it again. So definitely looking into a bigger and better power bank for sure. Okay, so let's go over the internals of this thing. We have the Ethernet cable that runs from our dish to the modem right here. This is our modem. The Ethernet cable is going to plug right into this, and then this essentially will give us Wi-Fi and direct connect if we want. This is the power supply that powers this modem, and we're going to plug it all in, give it a test. So if you're a first-time user to Starlink, you and I are in the same boat right now, so this is pretty cool. This is a very big, monumental thing for me. It is a first for me. I've never done something like this. I've never had something like this. This is a very cool technology that we have out here. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay, we have our Ethernet cable that's going to run from the modem to the dish. Let's plug that in now. I'm very impressed with the quality of the cabling. Very, very nice, good quality cabling. Weather resistant, not weatherproof, but it's definitely weather resistant. It's definitely got good quality. So I'll set that here. Okay, let's run this out to our dish over here. Here's what we have. We have our dish sitting on the ground over here, pointed in this general direction, but that's going to change. That's subject to change. And we are going to fire this up now. Let's turn our power bank on. Let's turn our DC power on. AC, not DC. Okay. Starlink should have power now. I'm not seeing any light indicators, so we're gonna find out here in a second. So I'm recording on my phone, but I'm gonna need the phone to actually set this up. And I can screen record this. I will screen record this for you guys to watch. So give us just a second as we get into this. I need the Starlink app to actually set this up, so give us just a moment. So as you can see here, as I'm setting this up, it actually started to download an update, and then once the update was done, we were connected and online. I had to do a little bit of adjustment on the satellite itself, on the dish itself, and then once that was done, we were connected and running at pretty good speeds. Okay, we have Starlink up and running. We're gonna do a quick speed test. I have this recorded so we can throw it up in the video. I am quite impressed with the not only the ease of access that this thing has to the satellites, but the simplicity of the setup. It was literally plug this in, go into the phone, do all the settings, and set it up. It tests, it pings, and makes sure it's ready to go. So very excited about that. We're gonna do a quick speed test. Let's check it out. Okay, this is not going to be as fast as the direct connection because we are using Wi-Fi right now. That is one thing to note. So just based on the Wi-Fi from my laptop to the Starlink, we're gonna see what internet we get. Let's give it a shot. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. That's crazy. Oh my God. Dude, that is insane. Holy shit. So there you have it, folks. Download is great. Download looks like it's 252. I'm gonna run the test one more time just to be safe. So the download speeds, well, the speeds in general, they're gonna vary like crazy because of a few factors when it comes to Starlink. First off, if there's any obstruction in front of that satellite, your speeds are gonna get chopped like crazy. So if you have obstructions in the way, it's going to affect the speed of that. It's one thing to note. Okay, so this time around we got 137 on the download and 14.16 on the upload. That's interesting, very interesting. I'm gonna do one more test just out of curiosity. So I picked a remote area. I wanted to kind of just test this away from home and just kind of out in the middle of nowhere just to see how well it does. And I am very impressed. As much as people hate on Elon Musk, I think some of the technology that he has created, he and his company rather, have created is phenomenal. I think it's game changing. I think it's revolutionary if we're being honest here. I am very impressed and I'm very excited to take this on the road with me. Again, this is going to be quite the journey, quite the challenge for me is taking this trip. And I wanted internet, and this is about the only way you can do this right now is this way with Starlink. And the internet speed is really fast. It actually surprised me how fast the speeds were on that. So this is so cool. It's cool. I do want to note, somebody asked me, well, how are you going to afford this? Starlink is $170 a month, and how are you going to afford your insurance and all of this and that? And it's like, well, I don't know. I have a little bit of savings saved up so that I can take this trip, and I've thought about doing a GoFundMe, but I'm also like, I hate asking people for money. I'm not the type of person that likes asking people for money because I don't feel that it's right. I should be able to do this on my own and by my own accord. And it's something I'm thinking about. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in actually supporting me as far as that goes. I could set up maybe a GoFundMe, but again, I hate asking people for money. I want to do this on my own dime, but it's not cheap. This type of life is not cheap. If you're going to live out of a van, especially with Starlink, this is not cheap. This is going to cost me a lot. And not only with the Starlink, but the renovation of this van is going to take a lot of money too. So I am excited. It's going to happen one way or another, and we're going to hit the road May 1st. So it's a lot of work, and it's going to be, but it'll be worth it. Van life is a very big commitment. If you're not ready to live out of one of these for years, possibly, don't get into this. Do not get into van life because you think it's cool. This is my future. This van, Carmilla, is my future. I'm putting my life into her hands and I'm working for this. And it's gonna take some work. This is all gonna be for the better of my future, betterment of my life. Yeah. I'm going to, as I build this van out, I'll have everything that I've purchased and that I'm implementing. I'm going to show you guys from start to finish the whole build process. And I'll show you how to do this. If you've never done any form of construction or carpentry or anything along the lines of that, I will show you and be showing you guys how I'm going to do this. I'm very, very excited because I have the knowledge of the trade, if you want to call it that, of construction and forming and framing and all that stuff. So we're going to get into it, and it's going to be a process. It's going to be a very, very long process, but it's going to be sweet. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you're enjoying my journey and where this YouTube video is going, I don't know, but I appreciate you watching. If you'll hit the subscribe button, that will help. And that is all I would really ask of you. If you're watching this video and you're enjoying the content, just hit the subscribe button. It really helps. With that being said, stay awesome, stay safe, and rock on, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.